Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be going over today the Sierra Madre Ninox, and I'm going to list for you some fast facts here. If you want to skip this, don't want to bore anybody, you can go ahead and fast forward the video to the 2-minute mark. Material and construction is a 30D Teflon 3. That's their own blend of material. 15D no-seam mesh. Suspension is a UHM WPE polyester blend. That's the Ridgeline. YKK zippers. The weight and dimensions of this, the stuff sack is 17 inches by 7.5. Single layer hammock is 1 pound 14 ounces. Double layer is 2 pound 11 ounces. Hammock is 9 feet long and approximately 8 feet wide at the pullouts. The winter top shield, which is also featured in this video, is rated to increase the temperature inside the hammock of 15 degrees. It's 7 feet long. It utilizes pullouts and it uses the same shock cord that is included with the hammock. 20D nylon ripstop is the material, and it's 8.6 ounces. This hammock does feature double-sided YKK zippers, so each side of the hammock has zippers. Integrated but removable stuff sack. 4 pull-out points. Shock cord is included with the hammock. Ridgeline organizer included. Integrated ridgeline. There is no adjustability to the ridgeline itself. Integrated D-rings for the underquilt. When it comes to the talon suspension, which is also in this video, it weighs 10.4 ounces. It is only blue in color, 15 feet long on each end. So each side is 15 feet, which allows you to have 20 feet of adjustability. Aircraft grade aluminum is what the carabiners are made out of on it. And then high strength polyester is the material of the suspension itself. Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Sierra Madre Ninox hammock. This was the second hammock that I bought, and I do like this hammock. Now obviously you've seen my Hammock videos. I use the Hammock primarily now just because it suits me better, but different hammocks suit people differently. So I'm going to tell you my take on this, the pros, the cons, and you can decide for yourself whether this is something that you'd like to invest in. We're going to start with the zippers. So the zippers are YKK zippers. They're real nice and smooth. This is the winter cover I have on here. This was extra. I believe I picked it up on sale for $75 on their website. That is the only place, by the way, that you can buy these hammocks, to my knowledge, is through sierramadre.com on their website. And they'll have the whole system pictured, but you could buy it in components. You could buy the whole system. You could buy just the hammock, buy the talon hangers. They're called talon hangers. You could buy those separately. But in my case, I bought the hammock totally separate from the tree strap, the talons, and I also bought the winter cover separate. I had a different tree straps that I was using with the loops that are sewed in them, and I just wasn't a fan of those ones. It didn't work too good with this hammock. This hammock has a lot of stretch to it, which I'll go over in a little bit. It's just the material it's made out of seems to stretch a little bit more than the other hammocks, like my brother's dream hammock. So on this one particularly, the zippers are very nice. When you open it up, there are vents, because this is the winter cover, that are here in the winter cover. Unbutton, and then when you close it up, this would be out. I usually connect this to my rainfly, and you have air can get in there. It's open. When you seal it, simply just button it back up and you're good to go. Also, when you're in the hammock and you open it, there is if I can show you, a button sewn in right here where you can pin this back so that you do get optimum airflow, which is important because with this being as enclosed as it is, you have your vent here and you have another vent on this end here, which is nice, but you can still have condensation build up. Having these vents on the sides where basically your head and your foot's going to be will eliminate that. So here is your base. This is what it would look like with the winter cover off. This totally unzips, which is nice. So this here is the end side. And this here, you have another end. So what you want to do is the zippers overlap. You want to, and it is slightly difficult. I wouldn't call it easy, but I wouldn't call it hard. This will unzip her totally to there, and it comes off just like so. Then on this side here, this will also come off like so. So from here, same thing as you did on the opposite side. Go the whole way up, and it just comes right off. This side here, go up. It comes right off there as well. Then this whole thing will come right off, which is very nice. And then you can put on your summer mesh, and I will show you that in a moment. The only complaint that I have about this winter top is there is a corner here where the buttons broke. Let me walk closer here to you. So this button totally detached from this. That's my only complaint so far with this. Now you could fix this, you know, you could permanently keep it closed, you can use a safety pin, whatever you'd want, but it did break one of the first times that I actually used this. So the quality is overall really good. The material is nice, it's light, doesn't add extra weight to the hammock, but like I said, I was very disappointed to find that this button here did break off. All right, so this is the stuff sack that you get your winter top quilt in. It's very nice, small. I currently have the summer mesh in this, and I'm gonna show you how to reattach it. It is, like I said, I wouldn't call it the easiest task in the world, but it is not hard by any means. I know I've read in different places where people say that it's extremely hard to get it back on, don't take it off. I have not had that problem. What I do is I literally throw it over my ridgeline. You have one zipper already attached. Take it all the way down to the end. And then you will see the way that your hammock is here. You will see the zipper that's permanently on your hammock goes on the top. Okay, and this one goes right here into this bottom. So you obviously want to do the bottom first. So all that's left to do is after you get the other side on, you just zip this side shut. Then when you buy the Ninox, it comes with the pullouts that clip right on here. I had those on the winter quilt. You just clip those pullouts right back on here. No problem at all. Now, one of the things about this hammock is it does stretch when you get in it, but it is made and it is deep. It is a very deep hammock. When I say deep, I mean when I'm laying in this, I can barely reach my ridgeline organizer. Very deep compared to a dream hammock. So it is possible to sit in the hammock like you do any other one, but you have a lot of tension on the back of your knees because of all the fabric here. When you get in, can get a pretty flat lay. Alright, so this is the view from inside the Ninox. Now, I do not have these points pulled out because I don't have my rainfly over. As you see, the mesh is very, very good quality. You can pretty much see right through it. It doesn't really block anything. But if I reach up with my hand, I cannot touch my ridgeline unless I lean forward. That's just the way that this hammock is. It is very comfortable. I would not say this is an uncomfortable hammock at all. It is very comfortable. If you're a back sleeper, this is great. The size of it is wonderful. I am 6'2", and I have no issue with this. Very, very comfortable hammock. Now, if you're a side sleeper, you can sleep on your side in this, but the sleep on your side, it is not as comfortable. I felt myself getting a little calf burn when I do sleep on my side just because of how the material would lay in relation to my legs. So looking up at the inside corners of the hammock here, you do have material that covers the top corners on each end. You have your zipper pulls on the inside. You have your ridgeline organizer, which comes with it, which is nice. You have one big open pocket on this end right here. So this is one big open pocket, and then on this other side you have 3 separate pockets there. So if you notice, the ridgeline is very thick, and the ridgeline is thick on this hammock, and this is the only one I know of that has a ridgeline that is that thick. So any normal ridgeline phone holder will not work. You have to get some kind of a gooseneck phone holder, something that's going to hang low, especially in this one because you sit so low in the hammock. You're going to want something that extends down so that you can actually reach your phone and, you know, watch a video or whatever you're going to do on it. But if you use a regular ridgeline phone holder, it's made for the like Amstel ridgelines, and it's not made for one this wide. So I think I discussed in my Hammock video, the last one I posted, you could go on Amazon, look up gooseneck phone holder, and it has a clamp on one end, phone holder on the other, and you can adjust the gooseneck on it, curve it any way you want. That's the best way to do it. All right, so if you do want to purchase this hammock, you can go on SierraMadreResearch.com, and they are selling it currently for $229. They are offering 14% off on it. I am not sponsored by them, so this is my take on this. I buy all this stuff with my own money. They do not sponsor me. I'm just trying to help somebody that is looking for a hammock and doesn't know what they want. This is a good hammock. Are there better ones out there? In my opinion, yes. But to start out, and if you like a real deep lay, if you like sitting into something, this is good. Whereas I've been in the dream hammocks, and in a dream hammock, you don't sit as deep in it and you have more of a view out. Summarizing everything here, you know, I do recommend this hammock to you. The only con that I have with it is the fact that it's hard to see out of when you're in it. I like to have a view, and it's hard to have a view with the high walls. The stuff sack, as you see here, it is very durable. It's very nice that it comes with it. It is nice because it will separate your tree straps from the hammock to avoid the hammock from getting wet. The zippers on this are awesome. I love the way that they zip real nice and smooth. I've never had an issue with it getting caught. The pullouts are extremely nice. I'll be showing that to you guys in an upcoming video with it pulled out onto my tarp. I hook them in on the D-rings of my tarp. The ridgeline, it's non-adjustable. I've never had an issue with it. I haven't heard of anybody having an issue with the ridgeline. I appreciate you guys watching, taking the time, and please like, subscribe if you like this video. I'll have part 2 coming up where I'm going to go over the one Tigris underquilt that I fit onto this hammock and how I fit it on, and then the third part will be the system altogether set up with the rainfly, underquilt, and hammock. So stay tuned, guys. I got some good videos coming up. Thank you.